What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Rated Tape. Y'all already know what time it is. I got a short little clip for y'all that I found. It was actually of the scrimmage that we ran in Allegiant Stadium. And the reason I want to show this clip is because I seen a touchdown catch for Foster Moreau that the Raiders had posted. But I also found this clip that it was Nick Bowers. I believe he's like a fifth or fourth string, maybe even a practice squad tight end that scored a touchdown as well. Now, the defense wasn't first team defense and it wasn't first team offense, but I think it's just the fact that I keep seeing a tight end score in the same spot on the field. So at the end of the day, I just wanted to break this down real quick. And without further ado, let's rate the tape. So to start off, I'm just going to let the play go ahead and run through so you guys can see what happens. As you guys can see, this is mirroring right here. I know it's kind of blurry. Let y'all go ahead and watch it. And you see right there on the sidelines, they end up getting a touchdown. Tight end Burns Nick Wachowski, who I've been hyping and boasting about all season. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and run it back and see exactly what is going on here. What happened to where we get burnt to the outside? So for starters, you can see Trevon Merrick is right here, and he's obviously you have three receivers on this side of the ball. So Merrick is going to kind of play some leverage to that side, but obviously pertain to this area. You have Bleedy Wilson out here, one-on-one, and I believe this is a fly, and he just runs straight. And over here, you have two trailing routes, and he just does the flag. So Nick Wachowski is on the inside right here. So I'm not sure if Trevon Merrick was supposed to help somewhat bracket to this outside if he were to come outside, but that definitely was not the case. You have John Abram here, which is playing that strong safety, and I believe he's playing a robber zone. And in general, this is just man coverage. Lined up, lined up, lined up. This is Javin White, number 53. And let me go ahead and break down some of these players. Yeah, Malcolm Kuntz here. Kendall Vickers on this edge. You can't really see him. He's right there in front of Nick Wachowski, I believe. I believe this is Gerald McCoy. I believe that's who that is. And then here at this defensive tackle spot, I'm not 100% sure. So I think I broke down most of the players. Don't ask me about the offense. I believe the quarterback's Mariota, but this tight end is Nick Bowers out of Penn State. I believe we got him last year, or was it this year, unrestricted free agent. But let's go ahead and run through for a little bit, and you'll see we got the ball going. We get some movement across the line. You see Abram kind of moving around. He's going to jump inside just in case. And you'll see Merrick move off his spot and kind of tailor himself to the inside a little bit. But Nick Wachowski just continues to stay on the inside leverage. He never is cognitive of what happens out here. And that's why I'm kind of confused on where the coverage was set up at, because you just don't give a guy outside leverage that much unless you know that you're going to have help. So that's why I'm kind of confused. Was the play for Merrick to kind of help bracket this outside area? Or is he just playing that single high in the man coverage and he's supposed to play here? You see what I'm saying? So I'm not 100% sure. And when you go ahead and let the play run right there, he never gets a hand on him. He never even comes in contact. And there's always this separation. Now, my thing is, you'll see he just went out of the camera. He does the flag, and you see these routes right here, these little snags. And Abram is kind of just robbing the middle of the field, zoning that. But Merrick, I feel like he should have maybe helped him. But again, if he's playing single high free safety, I guess it would be instinctive at that point to say, okay, I'm going to play this route and I'm going to try to meet him here. But also on the other side of the field, like I said, there was a fly route. There was a streak right here, and Merrick could easily play the over top of that. So I think it's just part of preference, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But if you're this close, you're not going to run all the way on this side. You're going to hope this man is going to be able to pick up his man, and then you can help him. But I'm not saying it's Merrick's fault. Let's go ahead and let the play run. And you'll see it's just way too much separation. He's wide open. Like, you could put me at quarterback, and I'll be able to make that throw. I'm not sure where the disconnect was. I don't know why he gave so much inside leverage and just let him run outside. That's not a good look for Nick Wachowski. And like I said, this was the second touchdown our defense gave up that I've seen to a tight end, like in this same vicinity of the field. The other one I seen was Foster Moreau. I'm sure plenty of you seen it. But with this one, I didn't really see it around too much. And I just thought it was interesting how we gave up another touchdown to a tight end in a similar area. But this time it was against my guy, Nick Wachowski, and that kind of had me kind of worried. Now, is our offensive play scheme just that good to where it just is just blowing up defenses? I'm not 100% sure, but let's just run it back and we'll see. It's man coverage, right? And it's just a perfect play to man coverage. You're going to have your options are going to be evident, right? Right there is obviously the out route because the safety is just going to be stuck in the middle of the field. So that's the out route. And then you have your fly. So if you wanted to take a chance on a one-on-one for sure, that you know would just be a straight up one-on-one and give your guy a chance, this is it. That's kind of a bailout. Put it only where your receiver can get it, but this right here is just the obvious. If this was Waller, it's over. So I'm not 100% sure what exactly happened, if there was a breakdown in coverage, but y'all seen what happened. It was a touchdown. You'll see Carr run up, start celebrating right there. You know what I mean? Here comes, that's Foster Moreau. So I just kind of wanted to show this real quick. I don't want to see this in the games to where we're getting beat that bad because this looks just like last year. And this isn't first team defense. This isn't. I don't even think this is second team defense, honestly. But I just want to see better play. I don't want to see people keep getting beat, especially against tight ends. And I've seen it twice already inside of Allegiant Stadium. So I wonder if it's just a combination of things. So that pretty much concludes the breakdown. I kind of just wanted to show that real quick because of what I previously said. I know it's only training camp. I know it's not even a preseason. We're not even into the preseason yet, but it's kind of slim. I wanted to break something down. I'm kind of itching just to watch some Raiders football. But as y'all know, we got to stay critical of our team. We can't stay too optimistic, right? Based on our history and based on where we want to go, you can't really give slack when you want to be great. You can't do that. You give credit where it's due, right? But then you make the right corrections when you need to. And I just want to see the right corrections being made. So I hope it wasn't just a system thing. I hope it wasn't maybe a breakdown in coverage. I'm not sure exactly what the coverage was, if somebody was supposed to bracket help on one side or the other. But the fact that you have a guy out there scoring like that, I just don't like to see it, especially when I was hyping up Nick Wachowski myself, and then he gets burnt to the outside by a bottom of the roster tight end. So, I mean, it is what it is. You take it with a grain of salt. I just want to break something down. If y'all like the video, make sure you hit that like button, please. It goes a long way. I'm on the road to 4,000 subs. So, everybody out there helping, I really appreciate it. Hit me up on Instagram, Facebook. Y'all know what the deal is. Until next time, rate the tape.